Mrs. Houchin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for through the witnesses for testifying today. Representative Klein, thanks for joining the Rules Committee, and Ranking Member Nadler. I'm an original co-sponsor of this legislation before us, so I'm not particularly undecided on the necessity of what we're doing. But having said that, in the process of reviewing the bill and learning more about pistol braces, I reviewed the written testimony of Amy Swearer, a senior legal fellow at the Heritage Foundation, to a joint hearing of the House Oversight and Judiciary Committees in March of this year. Although I'm not a member of either of those committees, I think it's important for us to benefit from their work. In that testimony, Ms. Swearer highlighted the origin story of the pistol brace. We've heard some about that from my colleagues over here today. That in 2012, a man named Alex Bosco invented it to help a friend who was a disabled veteran continue to shoot safely. I think that's one of the more compelling aspects of what we're talking about and why we're here today. It's the impetus for this brace the ATF has made illegal. It was designed to help our nation's veterans exercise their Second Amendment rights. Representative Klein, am I missing anything here? Is it an accurate statement that ATF is preventing veterans and other Americans who utilize these braces from safely exercising their Second Amendment rights?
I'd say that's exactly correct.
Is there anything in the ATF justification for this rule that takes into account these veteran and older American populations that would want to utilize these braces?
Not to my knowledge.
Mr. Klein, does the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution exclude veterans?
No.
Does the Second Amendment exclude disabled adults?
No.
Does the Second Amendment say veterans or adults with disabilities are prohibited from owning and using handguns?
It does not.
Shouldn't both of these groups of law-abiding Americans have equal access to exercise their Second Amendment rights in a way they see best fits their needs?
Absolutely.
Does the Second Amendment require gun owners to register a weapon?
No.
Why should we be concerned with registries such as these for law-abiding citizens?
I don't think they're appropriate for law-abiding citizens.
Do registries, is there a concern that registries of this type might lead to seizing of weapons? The ATF estimates there's 3 million of these in circulation that would need to be registered. Some estimates are much higher than that. And one of the things that our colleague, Mr. Nadler, said is if they're attached. So is, Mr. Klein, if there are registries, is it in the realm of possibilities that ATF might visit a law-abiding citizen to determine whether or not a pistol brace is attached?
It would most definitely be in the realm of possibility. And if a veteran is seen at a range with a pistol with a brace attached, could be arrested by ATF currently because the grace period has ended and subject to a $250,000 fine and up to 10 years in federal prison.
As I close, I just want to mention that I have visited businesses that supply these products, and they report that veterans and older Americans are among their primary customers. In my opinion, we should not be criminalizing these Americans, nor making it more difficult for them to exercise their constitutional right in the Second Amendment. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back. Chair thanks the gentlelady. Chair recognizes the gentlelady from New Mexico.